Since you mentioned cars, then let's target our industrial review to the auto industry. Here are the main trends that Anita Vadze has put together for the checkpoints.
In January-May 2021, the largest import commodity group was presented in the form of passenger cars, with imports amounting to $309.2 million, or 8.9% of total imports. In 2021, auto parks increased by 5% compared to the previous year, while imports of passenger cars increased by 5.1%. Top 5 imported car brands are Toyota, Ford, Mercedes-Benz, Hyundai, and Honda. In Georgia, consumers mostly buy used cars. However, the revenues of the primary market and official dealers who sell cars to the corporate sector as well as citizens are also quite large. In 2019, the company's income from the sale of cars, services, and parts are Tegeta Motors Ltd, around 630 million lari, GT Group, around 270 million lari, Mercedes-Benz Georgia AK Ltd, around 68 million lari, Iberia Business Group Ltd, around 67 million lari, Omega Motors Ltd BMW, around 12 million lari. In addition to the pandemic, other global problems also proved to be a hindering factor for the auto industry in 2020. In particular, the problem of the production of semiconductor chips in world markets, which was caused by the increased demand for gadgets due to the pandemic, seemed to be a crucial issue. As a result, due to production gaps, there was a shortage of cars in the market. GT Motors, which combines Land Rover, Jaguar, Ford, and Suzuki cars in Georgia, notes that despite the challenges of 2020, some brands, such as Ford, saw a 100% increase last year as a result of the right marketing campaign. Moreover, it was last year that the company received the right to become a global importer from Ford in Azerbaijan. However, there are problems in 2021 as well. Demand for cars in the market has increased, although it is in short supply. Lari exchange rate volatility has also led to rising prices.
Due to global chip shortage, the supply of cars is quite difficult. Had it not been for the delivery problems this year, we would have gone up to 1,400 cars in Ford without any problems. We order cars, but they can't supply them. We have similar problems with Land Rover, Jaguar, and Suzuki. In 2019, we sold 400 cars of Land Rover and 36 Jaguars. In 2020, we sold 280 Land Rover cars, but 130 Jaguar cars. This year's 100 Land Rover cars have already been sold. I also suggest that if no more problems arise, we'll go up to 250 cars.
Due to the shortcomings in the production supply chain, balancing the processes in such a way that customers didn't have a problem was the main priority for Tegeta Motors for years. The company was founded in 1995 and it is one of the largest players in the market. It combines Porsche, Mazda, Volvo, and Toyota brands. The lockdowns pushed for a shift to online sales. They managed to handle the pandemic challenges successfully, which had a positive impact on the 2020 results. By optimizing the processes, 2020 has finally been successfully completed.
In 2020, the Georgian auto industry, specifically new car sales, experienced a decline of about 22%. This is not surprising because there was a decline of about 20% worldwide, which automatically affected the Georgian market. It is also important that in this overall market, which has been reduced by 22%, Tegeta's share in total sales has increased compared to 2019.
Toyota Center Tbilisi, founded in 1997, notes that due to the difficult economic situations, those who could afford to buy cars unfortunately disappeared in 2020. The company saw a 70% drop in revenue. The service was more or less active. In 2020, cars were sold without profit. The prices in the company were also maintained.
The state has announced that it has opened up the economy, but that does not mean anything. The economy, in reality, will open up. Yes, open up when the economy starts working. The economy is not working yet. Unfortunately, the Georgian economy is tied to tourism. With no tourists entering, not spending money, lots of businesses have stopped working.
Companies are in the process of developing new projects, offers, and products as they have to keep up with the relatively changing consumer behavior. Future expectations are less pessimistic, although the calculation of preliminary risks is done with fairly measured caution.